Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. How are you today? Today I am here with Sophia and today we are going to talk about hobbies.
Hello, everyone. I am very happy to be here today. Let's start our conversation.
Sophia, how are you today?
I am great, Ryan. How about you?
Sophia, how are you today?
I am great, Ryan. How about you?
I am very well and excited about our topic.
Me too. Hobbies are always fun to discuss.
Let us begin with a simple question.
Great idea. What is the question?
What is a hobby?
A hobby is an activity you enjoy in your free time.
So a hobby is not usually work?
That is right. We do it because we enjoy it.
People can have many different hobbies.
Some people enjoy quiet activities.
Other people prefer active hobbies.
What kind of hobbies do you have, Ryan?
I enjoy reading, cooking, and playing football.
Wow, you have several hobbies.
Yes, they help me relax after work.
Which hobby is your favorite?
Reading is probably my favorite hobby.
What kind of books do you read?
I usually read mystery and adventure books.
That sounds interesting.
Mystery books make me think.
Do you try to discover the answer? Yes, I try to solve the mystery before the end. Are you usually correct? Sometimes, but the writer often surprises me. Where do you usually read? I usually read in my bedroom. Do you read in bed? Yes, I read for 30 minutes before sleeping. That sounds relaxing. It helps me forget about my busy day. Do you read printed books or digital books? I prefer printed books. Why do you prefer them? I like holding a real book. I understand. Turning the pages feels nice. Exactly. I also like visiting bookstores. Do you buy many books? I try not to buy too many. Why not? Books can be expensive, and I have limited space. Do you visit the library? Yes, I visit the library twice a month. A library is a good place for readers. You can borrow books without buying them. Let us explain the word borrow. Borrow means taking something for a short time.
You need to return it later.
For example, I borrow books from the library.
What is the opposite of borrow?
The opposite action is lend.
Lend means giving something for a short time.
I borrow a book from you.
And I lend a book to you.
That is a useful difference.
Yes, many beginners confuse those words.
Let us repeat the examples.
Can I borrow your book?
Yes, I can lend it to you.
Very good. Sophia, do you enjoy reading?
Yes, but reading is not my favorite hobby.
What is your favorite hobby?
My favorite hobby is painting.
Oh, really? When did you start painting?
I started painting when I was 12.
Who taught you?
My aunt taught me the basic techniques.
Is your aunt an artist?
Yes, she paints beautiful landscapes.
What is a landscape?
A landscape is a picture of a natural place.
It can show mountains, rivers, or trees.
Exactly. My aunt loves painting the countryside.
What do you like to paint?
I like painting flowers and city streets.
What colors do you use most?
I use blue, green, orange, and yellow.
Those are bright and cheerful colors.
Yes, bright colors make me feel happy.
Where do you paint?
I have a small art table near my window.
Why do you sit near the window?
The natural light helps me see the colors.
How often do you paint?
I paint 2 or 3 times a week.
How long does one painting take?
A simple painting takes about 2 hours.
What about a detailed painting?
It can take several days.
You must be very patient.
Painting has helped me become more patient.
What materials do you use?
I use paper, brushes, paint, and water.
Do you wear old clothes while painting?
Yes, paint sometimes gets on my clothes.
Has that happened many times?
Yes, I have several colorful shirts now.
That is funny.
At least the shirts are unique. Unique means different and special. Yes, no one has shirts exactly like mine. Do you show your paintings to other people? I show them to my family and close friends. What do they say? They are kind and encourage me to continue. Have you ever sold a painting?
No, but I gave one to my grandmother. What did you paint for her? I painted her favorite flowers. How did she react? She smiled and put it in her living room. That must have been a special moment. Yes, it made me very happy. Hobbies can help us create meaningful gifts. That is true. Handmade gifts feel personal. Let us talk about the verb paint. Paint can be a noun or a verb. As a noun, it is the colored material. As a verb, it describes the activity. We can say, I need blue paint. We can also say, I paint every weekend. Painting can be the activity or the finished picture. For example, painting is my hobby. Or, this painting is beautiful.
The meaning depends on the sentence. That is a useful vocabulary tip. Ryan, you also mentioned cooking? Yes, I started cooking a few years ago. Why did you start? I wanted to prepare healthier meals. Was cooking difficult at first? Yes, I made many mistakes. What was your biggest mistake? I once added too much salt to a soup. Could you eat it? No, it was terrible. What did you do? I made a sandwich instead. At least you did not stay hungry. That is true. What do you cook now? I make pasta, soup, rice, and chicken. What is your best dish? My vegetable pasta is very good. What vegetables do you use? I use tomatoes, onions, peppers, and carrots. That sounds delicious. I also add garlic and fresh herbs. Do you follow a recipe? Sometimes, but I often cook from memory.
What is a recipe?
A recipe gives instructions for preparing food.
It usually includes a list of ingredients.
Ingredients are the foods used in a dish.
For example, flour is an ingredient in bread.
Tomatoes are ingredients in my pasta.
That is easy to understand.
Do you enjoy cooking, Sophia?
Yes, but I prefer baking.
What is the difference?
Cooking is a general word for preparing food.
Baking usually means using an oven.
We bake cakes, bread, and cookies.
What do you like to bake?
I enjoy baking chocolate cookies.
Do you have a special recipe?
Yes, it is my mother's recipe.
Is it difficult?
No, it is simple and perfect for beginners.
What ingredients do you need?
Flour, sugar, butter, eggs, and chocolate.
How long do the cookies stay in the oven?
They bake for about 12 minutes.
Do they smell good?
Yes, the whole house smells wonderful.
Do you share them with your family?
Of course! My brother eats most of them.
Maybe eating cookies is his hobby.
He would probably agree. Listeners, what is your favorite hobby? Please write one simple sentence in the comments. You can write, my favorite hobby is reading. Or, I enjoy playing football. Let us discuss active hobbies. Active hobbies involve physical movement. Playing football is an active hobby. Dancing and swimming are active hobbies too. Do you play any sports, Sophia? I enjoy swimming during the summer.
Where do you swim?
I swim at a sports center near my house. How often do you go there? I go there every Saturday morning.
Do you swim alone?
No, my friend Emma goes with me.
Is she a good swimmer?
Yes, she swims faster than I do.
Do you try to race her?
Sometimes, but she usually wins. Does losing make you sad? No, we are only having fun. That is a healthy attitude.
Hobbies do not always need competition. They can simply make us feel good. Swimming also helps me stay healthy. Does it make you tired? Yes, but it is a good kind of tiredness. You probably sleep well afterward. I always sleep very well on Saturday night. I enjoy playing football with my friends. When do you play? We play every Wednesday evening. Where do you play? We play at a small park. How many people usually play? Usually 10 or 12 people. Are you on the same team every week? No, we change the teams to keep it fair. What position do you play? I usually play in the middle. Are you good at scoring goals? Not really. I am better at passing the ball. Every player has a different strength. That is true. Teamwork is very important. What does teamwork mean? It means working well with other people. Football can teach teamwork and communication. It can also help people make friends. Did you meet your friends through football? I met 2 of them at the park. So your hobby created new friendships? Yes, that is one great benefit of hobbies. Some hobbies are social. A social hobby involves other people. Team sports are usually social hobbies. Book clubs can also be social. Dancing classes are another example. Other hobbies can be done alone. Reading and painting are often individual hobbies. Do you prefer social or individual hobbies? I like both kinds. Why do you enjoy social hobbies? I can talk, laugh, and share experiences. Why do you enjoy individual hobbies? They give me quiet time to think. Balance is important. I agree. Sometimes we need company. And sometimes we need time alone. What other hobbies would you like to try? I would like to learn photography. That sounds interesting. Why photography? I want to take better travel pictures. Do you have a camera? I only use my phone right now.
Modern phones can take excellent pictures.
Yes, but I need to learn about light.
You also need to learn about composition.
What does composition mean in photography?
It means how the things are arranged in a picture.
A good composition makes a picture more attractive.
Exactly. Practice is the best way to improve.
What would you photograph first?
I would begin with places near my home.
That is a good idea.
You do not need to travel far.
I could photograph the park and local streets.
You could also photograph your football games.
That might be difficult because people move quickly.
But it would be good practice.
What hobby would you like to try, Sophia?
I would like to learn the guitar.
Do you already play an instrument?
No, the guitar would be my first instrument.
Why did you choose the guitar? I love its sound, and it is easy to carry. What kind of music would you play? I would play calm acoustic songs. Would you take lessons? Yes, I think a teacher could help me. You could also watch beginner videos.
That is true. There are many free lessons online. How often would you practice? I would practice for 20 minutes every day. Daily practice can create good results. I only need to buy a guitar first. You could borrow one before buying it. That is a good idea. Then you can discover if you really enjoy it. Some hobbies require special equipment. Equipment means the things needed for an activity. A guitar is equipment for playing music. A camera is equipment for photography. Sports may require balls, shoes, or rackets. But many hobbies require very little money. Walking is a simple and inexpensive hobby. Drawing only requires paper and a pencil. Reading can be free with a library card. Listening to music can also be inexpensive. People do not need much money to have hobbies. They only need time and interest. Let us talk about the phrase free time. Free time is time when you are not working. You are also not doing necessary tasks. We can ask, what do you do in your free time? That is a common conversation question. How can we answer it?
In my free time, I like painting.
We can also say, I enjoy reading.
Or I usually play football.
Let us explain like and enjoy.
We can use a verb ending in ing after both words.
I like reading.
I enjoy reading.
Can we say, I enjoy to read?
No, we usually say I enjoy reading.
What about the verb like?
We can say I like reading.
We can also say, I like to read.
Both sentences are correct.
Let us give more examples.
I like cooking.
I enjoy swimming.
I love painting.
I do not like running.
These sentences help us discuss preferences.
How can we ask about frequency?
We can ask, how often do you paint?
Then we can use frequency expressions.
I paint every day.
I paint twice a week.
I paint on weekends.
What does twice mean?
Twice means 2 times.
Once means 1 time.
3 times means exactly 3 times.
Let us hear some examples.
I swim once a week.
I play football twice a week.
I read every evening.
Those are useful answers.
We can also use always, often, and sometimes.
I always read before bed.
I often paint after lunch.
I sometimes bake cookies.
I rarely play video games.
I never go fishing.
These words show how often something happens.
Do you play video games, Sophia?
Sometimes, I enjoy simple puzzle games.
What is a puzzle game?
It is a game where you solve problems.
Do you play for a long time?
No, I usually play for 20 minutes.
Why do you limit your time?
Too much screen time makes my eyes tired.
That is understandable.
I prefer hobbies that use my hands.
Like painting and baking.
Exactly. They help me feel creative. Do you collect anything? Yes, I collect postcards. How many postcards do you have? I have about 80 postcards. Wow, where do they come from? They come from different cities and countries. Do you buy them while traveling? Sometimes, but friends also send them to me. Where do you keep your collection? I keep it in a large album. Do you have a favorite postcard? Yes, my favorite one is from Italy. What can you see on it? It shows a beautiful street in Rome. Why is it special to you? My best friend sent it to me. A collection can hold special memories. That is why I enjoy collecting postcards. What other things do people collect? People collect coins, stamps, books, and toys. Some people collect small objects from trips. A collection usually follows one theme. The verb is collect. The group of objects is a collection. The person is called a collector.
For example, I collect postcards. My postcard collection is large. I am a postcard collector. That is a useful word family. Ryan, do you collect anything? I collect football shirts. How many shirts do you have? I have 15 shirts. Do you wear all of them? I wear some, but others are very special. Where do you keep the special ones? I keep them safely in my closet. Which shirt is your favorite? My favorite shirt was a gift from my father. Does it belong to your favorite team? Yes, it has my favorite player's number. That is a meaningful gift. Hobbies can connect us with people we love. They can also connect different generations. My father and I watch football together. My aunt and I paint together. Shared hobbies can strengthen relationships. What does shared hobby mean? It is a hobby that two or more people enjoy together. For example, siblings can enjoy playing games. Couples can enjoy cooking together. Friends can enjoy hiking together. Families can enjoy watching movies together. Do your friends have the same hobbies as you? Some do, but not all of them. Is that a problem? No, friends can enjoy different things. Different hobbies give us more topics to discuss. My friend Lucas enjoys gardening. Do you know much about gardening? Not much, but he teaches me interesting things. What does he grow? He grows herbs, tomatoes, and flowers. Does he have a large garden? No, he grows plants on his balcony. That shows we do not need much space. Yes, he uses several small pots. Has he given you any plants? He gave me a small basil plant. Is it still alive? Yes, but I sometimes forget to water it. You need to create a reminder. That is a good idea. Maybe gardening could become your next hobby. Maybe, but I need more practice. Every beginner needs practice. We should not expect to be perfect immediately.
Making mistakes is part of learning. That is true for hobbies and English. Beginners often feel nervous about new activities. How can they feel more comfortable? They can begin with small and simple steps. For example, read one page, draw one small picture, walk for 10 minutes, learn one guitar chord, cook one simple meal. Small steps make a new hobby easier. We should also choose something we truly enjoy. A hobby should not feel like a difficult obligation. What does obligation mean? It is something you must do. A hobby is usually something you choose to do. It should bring joy or relaxation. But hobbies can sometimes be challenging. A challenge can help us improve. The important thing is finding a healthy balance. We should not compare ourselves too much. Someone may have practiced for many years. A beginner is still learning the basics. Celebrate small improvements. Be patient and enjoy the process. That is excellent advice.
Listeners, is there a new hobby you want to try? Think of one sentence and say it aloud.
You can say, I want to learn the guitar.
Or I would like to try photography.
Let us discuss why hobbies are important.
First, hobbies can reduce stress.
They give our minds a break.
Hobbies can also improve our health.
Active hobbies help our bodies stay strong.
Creative hobbies help us express our ideas.
Social hobbies help us meet people.
Hobbies can also teach useful skills.
Cooking teaches planning and patience.
Sports teach teamwork and discipline.
Reading can improve vocabulary and imagination.
Music can improve concentration.
Gardening can teach care and responsibility.
Every hobby offers something different.
That is why trying new activities is useful.
Can a hobby become a job?
Yes, some people turn hobbies into careers.
A photographer may begin by taking pictures for fun.
A baker may begin by making cakes at home.
An artist may begin by drawing after school.
But a hobby does not need to become a job.
It can remain a simple source of happiness. Sometimes turning it into work changes the experience. Work brings deadlines and responsibilities. A hobby gives us more freedom. Do you want painting to become your job? I am not sure. I like painting without pressure. That makes sense. Maybe I will sell a few paintings someday. But you want to continue enjoying it. Exactly. Enjoyment is more important to me. How do you find time for your hobbies? I include them in my weekly schedule. Do you choose specific days? Yes, I usually paint on Tuesday and Thursday. What happens when you are very busy? I paint for only 15 minutes. So you keep the habit. Yes, a short session is better than nothing. I usually read before bed. That makes reading part of your routine. Exactly. I do not need extra time during the day. People can connect hobbies to existing routines. We can listen to music while cooking. We can take photographs during a walk. We can read while traveling by bus. We can practice drawing during a lunch break. There are many small opportunities. We only need to notice them. Should people have many hobbies? Not necessarily. One hobby can be enough. Having too many hobbies can become stressful. We may not have time for all of them. It is better to enjoy a few activities. Quality is more important than quantity. What does that expression mean? Doing something well can matter more than doing many things. That is a useful life lesson. It also applies to learning English. 10 focused minutes can be very valuable, especially when you practice regularly. Let us practice a short conversation about hobbies. Great idea. You can begin. What do you do in your free time? I enjoy painting and baking. That sounds like fun. Now let me ask you. Okay, I am ready. What is your favorite hobby? My favorite hobby is reading. What kind of books do you like? I like mystery and adventure books. When do you usually read? I read every evening before bed. Do you have any active hobbies? Yes, I play football with my friends. That was a natural beginner conversation. The questions were short and simple. Let us review the main questions. What do you do in your free time? What is your favorite hobby? How often do you do it? Why do you like it? Where do you do it? Who do you do it with? When did you start? Would you like to try a new hobby? These questions can keep a conversation moving. Let us review some useful answers. I enjoy reading. My favorite hobby is painting. I do it twice a week. I like it because it helps me relax. I usually do it at home. I do it with my friends. I started when I was 12. I would like to learn the guitar. Excellent. Those sentences are easy to personalize. Change the hobby and create your own answers. Before we finish, let us review today's vocabulary. A hobby is an enjoyable free time activity. Free time is time when you are not working. To borrow means taking something temporarily. To lend means giving something temporarily. A recipe gives instructions for preparing food. Ingredients are the foods used in a recipe. Equipment means the things needed for an activity. A collection is a group of similar objects. A collector is a person who collects something. A shared hobby is enjoyed with other people. A social hobby involves spending time with people.
An individual hobby can be done alone. We also practiced verbs followed by ing. I like reading. I enjoy painting. I love cooking. We practiced talking about frequency. Once means one time.
Twice means 2 times.
We also used always, often, and sometimes.
These words show how often we do something. Hobbies help us relax and learn new skills.
They can also help us make friends.
Today was a lot of fun.
I enjoyed talking about our hobbies.
We discussed reading, painting, and cooking.
We also talked about sports and collecting things.
We learned how to ask questions about hobbies.
And we practiced simple, natural answers.
If you enjoyed this conversation, please like the video.
Subscribe to the channel for more easy English podcasts.
Keep practicing the questions from today.
Try talking about your own hobbies in English.
Thank you, Sophia, for joining me today.
Thank you, Ryan. I enjoyed our conversation.
Thank you, everyone, for listening.
We hope you learned many useful expressions.
Join us again in the next episode.
We will have another simple English conversation.
Keep listening, speaking, and practicing every day.
Enjoy your hobbies and have a wonderful day.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.